I'll start my video from the Usain Bolt Stadium and show you guys the University of the West Indies at KFA campus. Yes guys, this is the Usain Bolt Stadium once again, which is just below the University of the West Indies at KFA campus. It is a part of the University of the West Indies, and it is a sporting facility as well. Yes guys, this is the archives department here, best referred to as the Lazaretto. And up the hill here is Cave Hill. Okay, this is the archives department where you can trace your family lineage from way back, and you can also know who your family were from generations gone before. And it also has more pictures of Barbados. Yes guys, this is one ashy evening. We are now recovering from the after effects of the last severe volcano that erupted in St. Vincent on Thursday, between Thursday and Friday, causing ash to come all the way down to Barbados and causing day to turn into night. Yes guys, it was all daytime Saturday and Sunday, and outside was looking as if it was nighttime, especially in certain parts of the island, especially in the north, like St. Lucie and St. Peter and St. James. Out there was looking like if it was, especially St. Thomas as well, and St. Andrew. Those parishes were looking like if it was dark, if it was night, and it was only morning and in the early evening. Yes guys, now leaving the Usain Bolt Stadium. Here's a look at the Usain Bolt Stadium once again, which is just below the University of the West Indies at KFA campus. Yes guys, those in Jamaica watching, we also have a Usain Bolt Stadium here in Barbados. I will now take you guys to Cave Hill, where I will show you the University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. Yes guys, where that yellow bus is traveling is Cave Hill, heading towards the University of the West Indies. Yes guys, I'm now leaving the Usain Bolt Stadium, heading towards the University of the West Indies at KFA campus. And this is all the University of the West Indies here, where you will find the studies, the school for graduate studies and research. Yes, this is all a part of the University of the West Indies at KFA campus. Yes, the asphalt today is not as bad as it was yesterday and the day before and Saturday. It's much better than it was. Yes, guys, this is the University of the West Indies here. I think I will take this step here. This is the easiest way to get to University of the West Indies. I know there was a step, but I can't remember which one. Yes, so these are the stairs here that leads back to the University of the West Indies at KFA campus. Yes, guys, you can see the steps are filled with ash. The government planned to clean up the roads this weekend. This whole week. So it'll be back to normal by the end of this week or sometime next week. Yes guys, I'm now reached the University of the West Indies, and this is looking back down to Cave Hill, looking back down to the Bridgetown Port and Deepwater Harbour. Yes, so this is University Hill At the bottom of University of the West Indies. Yeah, Keegan. At the bottom of University of the West Indies. And we are looking back into the Bridgetown Port and Deepwater Harbour. You see all the way back into Blackwater as well. Yes guys, now heading up to Hill. And I will show you guys a bird's eye view of the Usain Bolt Stadium. Yes guys, this is the bird's eye view here of the Usain Bolt Stadium. This is just below University of the West Indies. This is a bird's eye view. And we're now heading towards University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. Yes guys, Usain Bolt Stadium here. Yes guys, this is the Barbados Center for Creative Imagination, a part of the University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. Yes guys, all here is Cave Hill campus at university. So this is our University of West Indies here in Barbados, in Cave Hill. Yes guys, this is the 3Ws Oval, also a part of the Cave Hill campus, University of the West Indies. 3W stands for Worrell, Walcott and Weeks. 3 West Indian cricketers. This is the Worrell, Walcott and Weeks stand. And this is all a part of the University of the West Indies. So yes guys, this is our university here. This is the Barbados Center for Creative Imagination, University of the West Indies. Yes guys, the 3Ws Oval and the Barbados Center for Creative Imagination. Yes guys, University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. And this is the Public Bank, the University Creative Art Program. Yes guys, this is all University Hill, and it is referred to as such because of the University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. This is the Rec Centre, the Rec Netherford Commercial Performance Complex, and the Faculty of Culture, Creative Art, the Faculty of Culture, Creative and Performing Arts. The University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. Yes, there's the Faculty of Culture and Creative and Performing Arts, and this is all university, the 3Ws Oval. This is the CARICOM Research Building here. This is all a part of the University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. Yes guys, this is University Hill in Cave Hill. This is also a part of the ABC Highway, which starts at the ABC Highway starts by the airport. The ABC Highway starts by the Grand Island International Airport in the parish of Christchurch. This is the south. And ends at KFL campus. Below KFL campus, the point wall roundabout. And these are the dorms for the university students. Here, this is all University Hill. And this is the Alistair McIntyre building, a part of the University of the West Indies as well, the archives of the West Indies Federation, right here. Yeah, these are the dorms for the university students. Yes guys, this is University of the West Indies at KFL campus. Yeah. Yes guys, the archives for the West Indies Federation and the CARICOM research building again. There you will see the Sridhar Ramphal Center, the Arthur Lewis Institute, the Caribbean Science Foundation, and the Office of Research. University Hill, KFL, the university which is also the University of the West Indies. Alistair McIntyre building, part of the University of the West Indies at KFL campus. These are all dorms for university students. So yes guys. I will end the video in Wanstead, which is just around the corner from here, in an area called Wanstead. I will end the video there for this evening, where I will be overlooking the University of the West Indies. Yes guys, around the corner from me is St. James, the parish of St. James South. Yes guys. The University of the West Indies is also nearby to Warrens. It's also nearby to the Warrens business and commercial area. Yes guys. The left turn leads back to Wanstead, West Terrace, Oxners and Husbands, St. James. And the right turn, the straight ahead, leads back to Lodge Hill and back to Warrens. The Warrens business and commercial area, between the city, away from the city. I'm still at University Hill, heading towards Wanstead. Wanstead is spelled W-A-N-S-T-E-A-D, which is in the parish of St. James. It's on the border with St. James and St. Michael's. Yes guys, straight ahead leads back to Warrens. And back to Costless. And this road leads back to Wanstead and West Terrace Primary School and the West Terrace Post Office and the NCF. NCF stands for the National Cultural Foundation, which is in West Terrace, St. James, Barbados. That is the coordinator for all cultural events here in Barbados. Yes, we're looking back to university stoplights and University Drive. Okay, this is all Wanstead Park, Wanstead St. James, and this is Wanstead Terrace. Yes, there's Wanstead is on the border of the parish of St. James and St. Michael. It was originally in St. James, but due to boundaries and gerrymandering, they decided to split it up in two parishes, part in St. James and part in St. Michael. So I guess this part of Wanstead will be in St. Michael, and around the corner heading towards West Terrace and Oxnards will be in St. James. We're now in St. James and Wanstead, and you can see the dorms for the students of university, and you can see all into the Bridgetown port and the water harbour. Yes, guys, around the corner of the West Terrace, St. James, you will find the National Cultural Foundation and West Terrace Primary School. Yes, guys, look, overlooking University Hill again. We will see all the institutions, and we can also overlook the Bridgetown port. Yes, guys, the Bridgetown port is very near. It's not far. It's just a stone's throw away from the university. Yes, guys, this is our port here, where the cruise ship is in the sea, and these are the dorms for the University of the West Indies students. And that's the CARICOM Research Center, the 3Ws Oval, and so on. That's great. All a part of the University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. And this is Wanstead here, and this is West Terrace around the corner in the parish of St. James.